Hello, welcome to our lesson 2. Our topic is different types of genres of written discourse. So let's start today's lesson. So before starting our lesson, we should make a preview about what is the topic today. Discourse is a group of sentences which link one preposition to another one and makes a coherent unit of the sentences. Genre is a directional, pattern, continuous, and purpose-oriented activity. Genre is a distinctive part of culture that has purpose and steps, as well as language features which has relationship to the purpose, steps, and the distinctive culture that the definitions should be interpreted by referring to the social and cultural context in which the context exists. So, what is discourse? This is very a special question we should answer. Discourse is a use of language both in written and spoken. So what is genre? Genre refers to the type and the structure of language typically used for a particular purpose in a particular context. You should pay attention to the particular purpose and in a particular context. So, what is the relationship between discourse and genre? Discourse analysis is genre analysis. So, while we are making analysis of discourse, we usually analyze genres because it has different types of texts we may concern together. So let's look at some of the examples of genres given here. So the text types is narrative. So narrative text is mostly has generic structure and language features. So the generic structure of narrative text is orientation, complication, sequence of events, resolution, and coda. So orientation, it means while you are making an analysis on narrative text types, you should always be aware of something new because it can be orientated by the writer to the reader. Complication, it means the story can be complicated and the events can be sequenced together one by one. Resolution and coda. Coda, you can say, is conclusion. So let's look at the language features of narrative text type. So it has specific character. For example, each narrative is, for example, in stories, it has some specific characters, main characters, or primary or second characters, you can say. In time words, so it can be noun that the event happened in the past or it will happen in the future. So we usually pay attention to the time words. Words showing actions. So we have some action verbs, it can be mostly deliberated by the actors performance. So descriptive words, they are usually called adjectives. So you can just look at recount and procedures. Recount has some specific purpose and it has generic structure. You see that orientation, sequence of events, and conclusion. and it has also a language features. For example, recount types of text mostly will be in the past tense and proper nouns used and descriptive words. Procedures, you can say introduction and sequence of steps. For example, something can be called as procedures. For example, a factory can produce a production. So if you want to know how it can be produced, you can see some of the steps, I mean the sequences of steps. And first of all, it will be introduced what it is. And also it has generic language features, word showing order one by one, for example, first, second, and etc. And verb as command, for example, do the first this, do the first the second, and do the first third, and etc. And technical terms, for example, we just mentioned some productions or products can be called with some technical items or technical terms. Why should we use genre to analyze discourse? So this is also a specific question to answer. As you see that genre is discourse, so while we are analyzing discourse, we can just see it with unlimited analysis, but genre is limitation, so we should pay attention to the unlimited and limitation. So the difference is between discourse and genre analysis is. As you see here in the picture, many types of the pictures can just tell you different stories from each pictures here. You can see here as well. So how do we analyze discourse through genre? How? So the question how we can analyze discourse through genre. For example, in this table, you can see that analyzing discourse mostly refers to the analyzing genre, and while you are analyzing genre, it has some characteristics. You can see the language features and structure, as I mentioned before, therefore. So here is given one example, forklift fatty improving. So this is a text about. So first of all, we should consider the structure and language features before analyzing the text. So on the left, you can see the structure, lead paragraph that provides orientation, and this is the first paragraph which make us something be aware of this information. And on the right side, you can see the language feature, what is used in the paragraphs, proper nouns showing who and where. So let's read the first paragraph together. 2 months after being carried out his bedroom window on a forklift, Mikhail Hebranko returned to his New York home yesterday, 110 kilograms lighter, and was able to use the front door. And let's look at the second paragraph, so recounting what happened. So Mr. Hebranko, 43, still requires the help of 7 paramedics to climb the 4 steps to the entrance of the house. After each step, he had to rest to catch his breath. So as we mentioned, with its structure, it's recount because something happened in the past, and it is giving the information which happened in the past. So let's look at the third and fourth paragraphs and fifth paragraphs. So this is sentence paragraphs. So by structured sentence paragraphs we have, and by language features you can see the verbs showing past tense, words showing the time as well. Since he was hospitalized 2 months ago, Hebranko has shed about 110 kilograms from his 350 kilograms body. When asked how the near-fatal experience has changed him, Hebranko said, "I have set myself the goal of being able to walk around the block." Mr. Hebranko once lost 300 kilograms and became a spokesperson for a diet company, but soon after piled the weight back on. And so please pay attention to the last paragraph. We have concluding paragraph. So it's in structure. The heaviest man alive, as listed in the Guinness Book of Records, is Albert Jackson of Canton, Mississippi, who weighs 404 kilograms. So, discourse is neither absolutely homogeneous nor absolutely heterogeneous. So, if you want to know about what is homogeneous and what is heterogeneous, you can find it out from dictionaries from Cambridge or any types of English dictionaries. So thank you very much. If you just liked my lesson, I'm so happy to have such a students with you. Thank you again. Bye.